Thank you so much, Chairperson. Good morning to all the honorable members. Good morning to you, National Commissioner. Let me get straight to the point. Anyone holding position of National Commissioner should be beyond reproach. Do you agree, sir?
I do agree, Honorable Chair.
Are you beyond reproach?
That's correct, Honorable Chair.
Do you believe that the position you hold is probably one of the most powerful in South Africa?
Well, that's correct.
Is that correct? You are a very powerful man. Is that correct?
Not a very powerful man. No.
Sir, General
The
Mokonazi,
position of authority, Honorable.
General Mokonazi, I don't want us to water this down. We must know if you are fit to do this job. General Mokonazi in his statement said that you are probably one of the most powerful people in South Africa, and South Africans' lives are dependent and safety is dependent on you. So we can't have words such as probably or maybe or whatever. We need to know if you are fit for this position. So yes or no, sir?
Yes,
Thank you.
I am
Thank you,
fit for the
gentlemen.
job. Thanks, Honorable Chair.
Yes or no? Do you believe that undue political interference by the minister should be tolerated?
Just repeat the question, Honorable.
Do you believe that undue wrongdoings by the by the minister should be tolerated?
No, Honorable Chair, it shouldn't be tolerated.
Do you believe that pushback towards an instruction from a minister could cost you your job?
Yeah, I believe it should cost me my job, but I don't mind if I have to lose my job.
Then why did you not tell the minister directly that his instruction is unlawful?
Honorable Chair, quite a number of times, I told the minister, why are you closing the team? And he just gave no reasons.
But it was an unlawful act
Well,
because it was operational. He was getting involved in operational matters.
well, according to me, yes, but of course, I think it is up to the committee at the end of the day to decide whether is it really unlawful or is not. But for me, that's how I interpreted it, to say, I think it's going beyond his scope. And hence I told him that I did emphasize that what are the reasons for this closing of the team? He might, the directive was not a request, it was a direct instruction. And I said, well, maybe he can give that, maybe he might not have that power, but what were the reasons? Why are you doing this? And unfortunately, I couldn't get answers.
Insi, earlier on you said that you are beyond reproach. Your response does not reflect that, because you are now speaking about, in your statement, winding down. That is not a beyond reproach. That is not reflective of being beyond reproach. Do you believe the political killing stars team was adding value?
Well, that I believe and I know that it was adding value.
So why are you winding it down? Is that not ultimately giving in to the minister?
Well, that's what I'm saying, that Honorable Chair, the minister was determined. Well, he issued a directive to close the team. And in the absence of me not knowing what are the reasons, I kept on saying, but why are you doing this? And I then came with the plan that, well, if he's doing it, let me then rather come up with a alternative to say, you rather wind it down, not close it the way you do.
NC, that is giving in to the minister. That is allowing political interference in operational matters. Do you agree?
Well, my belief is yes, but I'm not sure what is his view and the view of
We
everyone.
are not interested in the minister's view right now. We are interested in who you are. The minister made a wrong decision. You should have stood up to it. You didn't. And that is a problem for South Africa.
But one thing, Honorable Chair, is that the team was never closed. It is still operational even up to this day. I did everything that I could do, and there was no door where I didn't went to. I engaged him several times, and he shut the door. You'd recall on the 16th of January, I met the minister on other matters. We discussed those. And in the process, I raised this matter again. And he shut the door to say, no, there is a due date for submitting the report. Submit the report, then we can talk. After submission of the report, there was no talk until we were in Cape Town on the 6th of March. We discussed again there, again at that meeting, right at the beginning of the meeting, I said, Minister, tell these officers, why are you shutting down the team? Because I don't see the reason why you should do it. And there were no real cogent reasons that came about. But one thing which I did, I came up with that alternative that rather than let me just wind down, because this directive looked very suspicious. So rather let me come up with the strategy of winding down. Maybe one will end up finding the reasons for the closure of this team or the disbandment of the team. And eventually at the end of the day, we end up finding out the reasons. And also, I do take what the Honorable Minister is saying, but however, the instruction was not given in secret. It was out, yes. And for some reason, it was leaked to the media on the 31st of December 2024. And everyone who's sitting here, members of the public, honorable members, also saw the instruction, I'm sure. And those that really had interest in the political killings, I believe they should have also saw that something is wrong. And I'm definitely sure, Honorable Chair, that if, just giving a scenario, if this instruction was about the disbandment of a task team that was investigating farm matters, I can guarantee you, before the 3rd of January, all association and organization around agriculture, they should have risen up to this matter, because they would have seen it in public. They should have done something. But this very one, everyone, all analysts that are the best of today analyzing, including members of this house, it was quite okay. I did the best I could alone, and I tried my best. But if I have to be blamed today, well, I accept, but I did my best. And as we speak today, the political killing task team is still existing, is still working. Never mind, yes, I might have done it differently. Anyone will have an opinion how best you could have handled it. But I handled it my way, and I eventually was able to pick up what were the reasons why is the minister doing this, and the team is still there, is functioning. Thanks, Honorable Chair.
Do you believe that it was the minister's intention to close the political killings task team? Or the instruction should have actually been towards the counterintelligence task team? Because that was the team that was rattling his cages. That was the team that was actually investigating these drug cartels. That was the team that was investigating the people paying for his guests to January 8th statement. To believe that there was confusion because it was the 10 members from the political killing stars team that was deployed to counter. To believe that the minister shot himself in his own foot because he didn't actually understand.
Yeah, thanks, Honorable Chairperson. Yes, today, as we are sitting here, indeed, I agree with you, Honorable Member. The intention was for closing whoever will be dealing with the counterintelligence operation in Gauteng. But remember, myself and you that time, we were all not aware what the main intention here is. It is only after the confiscation of Mr. Matlala's phone in May and later in June when, because it was, I think, 14 May, Mr. Matlala was arrested. The team took quite some time to analyze what is on the phone. Only later, now we have the advantage on a hindsight to know actually what was happening. But that time, we didn't know.
Okay.
I just had suspicion something is cooking here, but I didn't know what it is.
And today it shows that your suspicions were correct. It shows that the minister wanted to put a stop. The minister, the ANC minister, wanted to put a stop to investigations pertaining to a drug cartel that has captured our country. Is that correct?
No, Honorable Chair, it's not the Minister of the ANC, it's the Minister of Police in the Republic of South Africa.
Deployed by the ANC.
Well, that, yes.
We need to identify where these people come from. We need to identify where it comes from, where the rot comes from. We can't be pussyfooting. Our children are dying. Yesterday, a 4-year-old child died in Mitchell's Plain. Monday, a boy was kicking his grandmother's head around because of drugs. Tuesday, a boy was chopping his mother with a shovel because of drugs. We need to understand who are the enablers that's doing this. We're not here to play games. These people are ANC aligned. It's been going on for 2 years. You and I know each other for over 10 years. We're here to rot them out, and we must name them. So don't come here, ANC. I have great respect for you and speak about winding down and say that you are beyond reproach. You did not protect South Africans. You exposed us to drug cartels. The minister told you, closed his door to you. We should be closing the door to the minister.
Honorable Member, the chairperson has exercised his mercy for you to ask questions. And I know this is a chamber where we usually debate, but let's not debate the issue. Let's interact with the police commissioner.
Apologies, Chair. I want to ask the counterintelligence operational team, how many cases do they have, NC? And what are the case types, mainly those case types? Because we want to determine here what the minister was actually trying to stop.
Thanks, Honorable Chair. I do not have the figures with me, but it's quite a number of cases. It's cases around murders, attempted murder. There will be also cases of illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. And there will be cases of fraud and corruption. Yeah, but the number, I don't have it with me. Thanks. And most of those cases are the cases, as you have seen, the cases that are around Matlala's appearance, Ket Matlala, and also cases around KT Molefe. Those are the type of cases, but I don't have the figure, but it is those type of cases, murders, attempt, possession of firearms and ammunition, illegal possession, or dealing in drugs and or manufacturing of drugs. So the case are still under investigation. Thanks.
General, I want to touch on one final aspect regarding the works of SAPS. In a system where whistleblowers are not adequately protected, whistleblowers such as Babita, do you believe that you have failed Babita?
Well, no, I don't believe I failed her.
Were you aware of the fact that she was a whistleblower?
Only after she was murdered, one became aware.
How strong is your intelligence in this country?
Well, the intelligence, they are doing their work, but of course, the intelligence would not know what a whistleblower is going to say, probably. They won't know that.
Intelligence, are they not supposed to pick up on crime that is sort of brewing, the things that hasn't been brought to the front yet? Is that not the intention and the purpose of intelligence, is to garner information
It is
and to gather
yeah,
information?
it is to collect and gather intelligence, yes.
So they did not know.
No, obviously, I don't know the details of the intricacies of that case and the detail of the case. I don't know it.
Since Babita's death, what have you put in place to ensure that you protect whistleblowers?
Well, whistleblowers, I know that there is legislation that is on its way to Parliament now by Department of Justice around whistleblowers. And from our side, if there are whistleblowers within the organization or whoever, we do provide whatever assistance we can do. But currently, by and large, there is no real mechanism for protection of whistleblowers. And unfortunately, of course, whistleblowers, remember, it doesn't necessarily mean you must go out in public and say whatever you say, but it means you go to authorities, you inform them what you know and what is happening, because your safety is quite important.
I think right now authorities has been compromised. Authorities, they are the criminals based on where we're sitting. So we cannot go to authorities. So how do we protect whistleblowers? If the minister himself, the head, is stopping drug cartels, and today you are saying that whistleblowers must go to SAPS. Does that make sense, General?
Well, I think through your Honorable Chair, the honorable and honorable members, we should at least take pride that which they intended that it happened, it didn't happen. We were able to stop it, and we were investigating, and we arrested people. They are the people in court, and we even discovered more. The current Ket Matlala, we discovered 18 more cases that were there lying all over, and they are brought now, they are being investigated, and you'll be facing all those cases. So we have done something, and we are still doing something with a view to deal with the matter.
And this is the team, the counterintelligence operation that the minister wanted to close down. Yeah. I want to ask you in closing, do you believe the minister must be arrested?
No, I can't express an opinion on that. There is a case that is being investigated. I think you heard from General Mchunu when he was here, that Honorable Chair, that there is a case that is being investigated, and one cannot comment on cases that are still under investigation.
I think my final question, do you believe the people from the Cape Flats deserves an operation like the political killings task team, since the numbers on the Cape Flats triples that of the political killings task team, and the political killings task team has been made permanent. It has been ongoing since 2018. The killings on the Cape Flats has been ongoing for 3 decades. That is linked to the rest of the country, that cripples the economy of the country, because you have a concentrated section belonging to where you see mainly colored people that contribute 6% to this population, contributing the highest counts of murder and crimes to the national statistics. Do you not believe that that too, since it impacts South Africans and investment, do you not believe that this province deserves, the people are worthy of an operation that is focused on rooting out drugs?
Thanks, Honorable Chair and members. Well, coming to matters of Cape Flats, the Honorable Member would be aware that we have been deploying this province since many years ago. As far as 1996, 97, during those time of Pagat, we have been deploying this province and changing strategies. I do agree currently, as we speak, there is over 200 police members that are in this province of Western Cape that are not belonging here. They come from other provinces to come and assist in this province. And also, we look at the strategies that we have been using, and everyone, I'm sure, knows that we arrested most of these top leaders of these very cartels. As we speak, Modak is inside, he has been sentenced, he's still facing more. There's quite a number of them that we have arrested. And also, I think at some point somewhere last year, we even commended how the media is being used and how the media is being used and also to the detriment of the public when we have the Stanfield and his wife arrested. We went to that court with the former minister myself. I don't know whether you picked it up through Honorable Chair that after that court appearance, there was never an article in the media about his arrest and his appearance in court. If ever there was, it was very just 2 lines. And we were asking ourselves why. So it shows how they have influence. But we've taken down some of the gang leaders in this province are behind jail. They are arrested. But we haven't stopped there. We are still going on. As we speak, we have changed strategies. We have developed a new plan, which was never there before. And we are now starting to implement that plan. Might not give all the details, but it is a plan that is specific, focused, unlike when we do stabilization and have one team doing investigation. This time we have specific teams doing different things while we are stabilizing the Western Cape. In terms of personnel, the province of Western Cape for the past 5 years, this is the only province that got more than 4,000 personnel additional to what they have. That shows we have interest in what is happening in the province, and we also doing our best to make sure that we fight this gangsterism. And also it gives one a relief that, yes, we have dig so much that we understand what is happening with these drug cartels, how they work, how they are linked, and we are dealing with that. And if we finish or finalize that, we'll be knowing exactly where we stand. So we are prioritizing Western Cape. It was never. Some provinces don't even get more than 10 people at any given time, but this province was the one given more police members, and we went as far as going to the previously advantaged areas. You are Cape Town, you are Claremont, reducing police personnel there and send them to Cape Flats. For example, the Makassar police station is made up of majority of police members that come from your likes of Kems Bay and Claremont and so on. So we did rectify to make sure that we don't ignore the Cape Flats, and that's what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, General. I think in closing, let me help you. You say that you are trying to find out how they work. They work via the cartels linked to the minister. You've done much over the years, done much. The crime stats remains the same. There's no impact and there's no intelligence. We need to relook at the plan that we have for the Cape Flats and this country. I thank you. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honorable James.